Finally, after waiting for 2 months I believe, we have a new information about Shinobi Striker. And on the Naruto official website they have revealed a lot of information about the upcoming update, who will be the next DLC character, SS Plus weapons, new summoning jutsu, new special ninjutsu and more. Okay, let's start with the DLC character. The next DLC character is Shisui Uchiha Perfect Susanoo. I was not expecting him to be a new DLC character, even though they have hinted that the next character will be a Genjutsu type of person, and I thought maybe Kurenai is a candidate, but for our surprise is Shisui again. Even though I'm excited about him, but at the same time I wanted someone new, different, like you understand what I mean, right? Okay, enough complaining and let's start talk about his jutsus. The first jutsu is called Susanoo Tsukono. This ninjutsu that summons Susanoo to protect you and with additional input allows you to unleash a volley of senbons at your foes. Upon activation, it clads you in Susanoo and protects you from all attacks. Plus, the power of the senbon is increased in proportion to how much damage you were able to mitigate. So when you use this jutsu, it protects you like a normal Susanoo. You are invincible during this period of time. And they say with additional input you will unleash senbons. It's similar like to Storm games if you remember, especially in Revolution, even though in Storm 4 and Connections he does this move but in his perfect Susanoo form, but this time he uses his base form Susanoo. He opens like his stomach and launches the senbons. It's funny because they said like when you receive more damage while you're protected, the senbons will deal more damage. His second jutsu, Genjutsu Sharingan. With this visual jutsu, you are able to use the Sharingan to force your opponents to witness a horrifying illusion, robbing them of the movement. Upon the activation, you and your surrounding allies are granted Sharingan mode, which allows you all to defend against most of attacks. After defending, phantasms launch forwards your foe. Enemies who touch the phantasms take damage and are restrained. So when you use this jutsu, you are surrounded by these crow feathers, and during this time you are somewhat invincible. If you get hit by kunai, combo or even jutsu, you will use substitution, similar to Kakashi's Sharingan jutsu. And after, if you get hit again, you will put this person, your opponent, under genjutsu and he will be stunned, paralyzed. Also, if you activate this jutsu, your allies will too have this substitution buff, and the person who was got hit by this ninjutsu will have this cinematic attack which looks incredible. And lastly, his secret technique, ultimate jutsu perfect Susanoo Kishin. This is secret technique that calls forth perfect Susanoo to envelop the user and lift them into the sky so they can attack the ground from above. Once it's activated, you control where to launch the attack using the analog stick, and they adjust the camera angle upwards or downwards using the ninjutsu button. Activate the secret technique again to launch an attack on the point you designed with enough power to knock out any enemies caught by the jutsu. In addition, beams of light will appear in the location of the attack, dealing damage to the enemies who touch it. Unfortunately, they have not included any video to showcase how will this ultimate jutsu work. Maybe his ultimate jutsu is similar to Kid Gaara's ultimate, when he uses the awakening and transforms to Shukaku mode, and he can control the area in some part and uses the different jutsus and different attacks. Maybe something like that. In addition, he will have a different projectile which is called Uchiha Shuriken Jutsu Infiltration Shadow. He launches the shuriken, and if you get hits, it teleports and you can start a combo from it. Next one is new summoning jutsu, Hawk, Ninja Hawk. And when I saw this, I was like, there's no way you can like now fly away from the battlefield, and it looks amazing. They mentioned that the Hawk is slower compared to the Ninja Hounds. Kinda hard to believe they are slower than Ninja Hounds, because by this clip I can tell you they are really fast. It says, call a ninja hawk and ride them to move through the skies at blazing speed. You won't able to attack while moving, but when you dismount, your hawk attacks by charging at the enemy. That's not it, they have also introduced 3 new SS Plus type weapons. The first weapon is for defense type and it's called Warfen, Dreaming Moon. So this weapon is Madara Uchiha's. You can do a lot of things, like you can do breakdancing moves, you can use his Susanoo arms which cover wide radius, and overall the weapon looks amazing, and plus the outro of the character is also changed, which is a nice addition as well. The next SS Plus weapon is for heal type, Sage Arms Monstrous Chaos, and this weapon was used by Kinshiki originally, and when Momoshiki absorbed him, he also could use these chakra weapons, if you can say that. And this weapon is very versatile, you can create a different types of weapons and you can also launch them as a projectiles, and the outro looks just amazing. I think it's my favorite outro in this game so far. And the last SS Plus weapon is for the range type. It's called Inked Scroll Holy Monk Likeness, and it's my favorite weapon of all time in Shinobi Striker. The presentation of this weapon is freaking amazing. I love how detailed everything is. They went above and beyond when developing this weapon. It's like Stand is fighting for you. If you watch the JoJo, you know what I mean by that. We also have 2 more weapons. They are not SS Plus weapons, but they are also kinda unique. One is for heal type, and which is called Aburame clone insects, and the person is fighting with insects, and it's it looks amazing. Like, it's actually pretty darn good idea, and pity that Shino is not present in this game at all, and maybe in the future it's a hint that he will appear, who knows. And the second weapon is for defense type, which is Yagura's club, and you can create corals and water wheels with this. Come to think of it, I think this weapon was present since the beginning of the game, but now they have decided to update with different moves, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And lastly, they have showcased the second part of Awakening Tail Beast theme jutsu. This time is ultimate jutsu, not simply jutsu, and you can transform to the 6 tails and launch a big purple bubble at your enemies. I wonder if this purple bubble hits the enemies, will they receive poisonous effect and some debuffs or not? And that's it for the developer letters from the Shinobi Strikers team. They also mentioned about the balance information for certain characters and jutsus. They will optimize the game, which is also nice. They are doing their best to make this game even better. And that's all for now. Let me know what you think about this update. Are you excited or not? Which is your favorite SS Plus weapon? Let me know in comment section down below. And like always, thank you for watching this video, and please, if you did, give it a like, share with your friends, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.